Alrighty, looks like we are live. What is up, guys? How's it going, everybody, tonight? Mark, what is up tonight, buddy?
Micro Mondays, let's go.
Yeah. Happy Micro Mondays to everybody tuning in tonight. And shout out where you guys are tuning in from. We're actually streaming on multiple platforms tonight. So let me know if you guys are tuning in from Instagram or YouTube. If you guys are tuning in from YouTube, leave a comment. Let me know if this live stream is working for YouTube. But wherever you guys are tuning in from, we got 35 people live on Instagram. Looks like we got a live person here on YouTube. So cool. Hopefully the YouTube section will pick up as we go on. And slowly, guys, we will be moving on to YouTube. That way you guys can get a much bigger picture, a lot of clearer. You can set it into that landscape mode, get that full HD quality, guys. So it might be portrait mode on YouTube, but for now, should be working. So appreciate you guys hanging out. Tonight, guys, what is up? First of all, it's RC Steve and Dirty Customs. We're here every Monday evening, guys, 7 p.m. Pacific time. So if you guys are tuning in regularly, or you guys are here for your first time, welcome back, guys. This is Micro Mondays, the live stream where we cover all the latest and greatest news, topics, products, builds, tips and tricks, events, everything you guys want to know that's micro RC related. So hang on out, and stay tuned because we got a wild one. You guys already are tuning in. We got a whole bunch of comments going on in the chat, but we have Mark. We have our sponsor of the month, of course, guys, Coop RC. Guys, don't forget about Coop RC. We also got a new webcam that has the autofocus now, Mark. So got some
Ah,
clear quality right here. But yeah, guys, check out Coop RC. They've been killing it with SCX24 upgrade parts as well as performance parts, diving into the FCX24M platform as well. So what I'm saying about that is I want to share with you guys what we got. We actually have the Seahorse right here in our hands. So this is one of the newest Coupe RC chassis available now. This Seahorse chassis, guys, is a full aluminum rail design. Does have a nice small skid area with upper link geometry front and rear. You're able to have the bumpers mount up front and rear, and it's kind of like their own take on a stock style rail, keeping it that 0 degree for that C1 class qualified spec. And what's also cool about it, guys, is it does have mounting holes and enough shock positions where you can switch out your FCX24M rails. So if you guys have the FCX24M from FMS, you can put this chassis on there too and get a little bit more low center of gravity performance. Does come with a whole bunch of 3D printed accessories such as the skid plates, mag mounts, electronic trays, and one of you guys are going to go home with this tonight. So this giveaway, thanks to Coop RC, will be available on Instagram only for now. So as we continue on, we'll do some YouTube giveaways, and it'll be easier for me to spin the wheel on YouTube. But for tonight, guys, if you want to be entered in on the giveaway, head over to Instagram, hang out over there, and leave some comments while we get your name on the list for tonight. But check out Coops RC, guys. Definitely want to check them out. So we have some comments over here. Looks like they're popping up above. See if we can make them pop up down below. But Troy in the house, Milk Tea over here on YouTube. So if you guys do want to get your comments put up on the screen, just come hang out on YouTube. So it's kind of like a a split decision. You guys want to win, or you guys want to chat and see and be made? But either way, guys, we're having fun. And how is everybody doing tonight? How was your week last week, Mark? There's so much stuff to talk about, but before we dive on in, want to catch up. How was your week and all that good stuff?
Just getting through that last month of summer here in the desert. You know,
Oh man,
it's finally quote unquote cooling off. So I think last week was probably the worst of it. Maybe there might be some more days that are not as comfortable. But yeah, it's the weekend's been good. It's been chilling, relax, trying to get caught back up on my energy and stuff. Yeah, I
well,
can't
that's great,
complain.
man.
Yeah, that weird
And
little sickness I had that's gone and feeling way better now. So be good.
yeah, it seems like that was kind of going around the area over here. So if you guys are feeling healthy, let us know in the comments. But it's always good, man. Just get that stuff out of the way before, especially a lot of the fun events start to come by. We're kind of closing in, like Mark said. Uh, Summer is coming to an end. Flew by for sure. Shout out what you guys got into over the summer, whether it was tons of fun outdoors, tons of builds indoors, or just kind of like relaxing, doing some other hobbies, enjoying some other time with the family and stuff like that.
And it's funny how it's different everywhere too, because like summer for people that get winter is like their prime time for RC.
Yeah,
Whereas
right.
for me, it's like winter is prime time for RC. It's like it doesn't snow here, obviously. So yeah, it's almost like I'm gearing up, you know.
Yeah, and we might have heard from a little birdie that you're gonna plan to head to Pro Line by the Fire.
I've
Are we at
getting, I'm
50-50 or
getting,
are we
I'm
creeping up there?
getting. I think the final, yeah, I'd say 70-30. We're there.
All right. So
So
keep up the
yeah,
high hopes, guys. And if you guys are also planning to get your plans out to head to Pro Line by the Fire, let us know. I'm kind of curious to see who's going to be out there. Maybe we can start a huge, cool gathering out there, a little micro extreme gathering crawl, just all
yes,
micro course at the same time, create
yes,
a crazy traffic jam, or just link up. Because man, it's just super fun out there. Not only for micros guys, but any RC out there is just a blast. Bashers, motorcycles, drones, the trail scales, all that stuff in between. It's just a super fun terrain, an amazing event. So if you haven't planned on attending that yet, check it out. It's a huge event in SoCal, probably the best one to attend every year. And we'll of course be there as well, guys. But if you guys haven't, if you guys are planning to
nice.
attend maybe an event around you that you guys have been kind of planning about, let me know as well. Let me catch up with the comments, guys, because I kind of want to see what's going on.
What was this? What was the theme again this year?
The theme is the Wild West, I
It was
believe.
Wild West. Why did I think that was last year? Maybe it was like,
Okay, maybe it's rockabilly or something like that.
oh,
I think it was something like that. Shout out if you guys know.
yeah. Let us know.
Yeah, right. But we got a
Yeah,
whole bunch
I'm
of stuff
seeing
to talk
rockabilly.
about, guys. Okay, cool. So
Yeah,
rockabilly
I'm
for
down with
sure.
that. That's kind of cool. That fits my lifestyle. I think we had the same conversation before a couple weeks ago. I can fit
Yeah,
in with rockabilly.
yeah, rockabilly. Everybody should be making some cool stuff for sure. Let me see.
I feel like I need a rock crawler for that though.
Hey, we
Yeah,
got something to
greaser.
talk about that. So something perfect. Talk about that in a little bit later for sure. So stay tuned for that, guys. But with that being said, man, everybody's just tuning in tonight, and really appreciate everybody just hanging out. Let's go ahead and start talking about the topics. Well, I got already 40 names in on the wheel, guys, so it's a good chance tonight. Let's see over here. If you guys see on my screen, yes, we got the VTEC ESC or the VTEC Type Pro Mini MB1. But before that, guys, you guys know we're streaming here live on YouTube as well. So I just want to make sure if you guys haven't checked out my YouTube, you can check it out, RC Steve 710. Last week, also, we were talking about that Apex, Northwest Chassis Works Apex, and a lot of these chassis should be landing later this week, guys. So if you guys already ordered your Apex chassis, they should be shipping out later this week. If you guys are ordered links from me, that should be shipping out towards the end of the month for the titanium ones. And if you guys are ordering brass or aluminum ones, we are cranking those ones out, guys, while we kind of wait for the shipment. But if you want to build something like this, if you already bought the Apex and you want to specifically set it up just how I did, I have a full guide build and some running footage. You guys can check that out. And as well, guys, maybe you guys caught me yesterday a little bit here on YouTube or Instagram going live with Cow RC. So they have a cool show called Cowtech Live. And let me see if I can pull that up real quick. But Cowtech Live, definitely go check that out, guys, too. If you guys are fans of Cow RC and Cow RC products, they do some cool live streams every week. And let me see if I can pull this up real quick, guys. And yes, I can. So we're going to pull this up and add that. So there's Cow RC, guys. There's the live streams right there. You guys can see all that. But I do have some episodes if you want to see what I'm up to. What I've been doing is showing off the Cow RC products and how I utilize them, especially for the micro RC world for us guys. So if you're curious to know how I set up all my components, how I maintain them or build everything up, you guys can check out these handy videos. We just did episode 4 yesterday, which was pretty cool. So check that out, guys. Some pretty cool, more content to check out. And it's always just cool to, learn something if you haven't already. But let's dive in. Let's talk about this mini, like I said, Judson got a double dose of Steve. Yeah, I feel you. Let's talk about this Mini MB1. That's probably one of the most popular things that have been kind of seen over the past week. But guys, this long awaited, we've been talking about this little MB1 for months now, it feels like. We made it a possibility, guys, and it's finally here. The final production here is in my hands. These are numbered, guys. These are serialized, etched into the skid plate area. So I have number 007 right there, and you can see that Type Pro etched is also on the inside of the skid plate. But this is a full titanium buggy cage, guys. So built-in upper link mount positions, and really just that whole scaled down version from the 1/10 version of the MB1. Comes with the titanium panels and just a quality chassis, guys. And VTEC has been working hard with Type Pro to bring this into a reality, guys, for us. So big shout out to VTEC. And ever since the vision of getting real crazy with the dual transmission, guys, the dual ESC setup, and now, guys, some new motors to talk about in a little bit as well. So this is going to be the crazy next series of micro stuff, Mark. So we're talking micro we rock fun. So super crazy. What do you guys think about this buggy style? There's already been some awesome builders out there that have some cool titanium buggy cages from other makers, or maybe steel cages from other makers, and even 3D printed ones from makers. So this whole kind of buggy craze is definitely getting a lot more popular by the looks of it. And with this one, just kind of like really been, a lot of people are waiting for this one. Where do you see this going when it comes to the small scale? Do you think this is going to be here for a while? Do you think there will be more designs down the road, more chassis designs, or do you think this might like die off soon? What's your opinion, Mark?
I think it depends on the market, right? You know, do people want to buy a buggy? I do. And that's saying something because usually I don't say stuff like that, right? Like I'm more about the scale stuff, but to me that's still scale because it's a scaled down version of something that would be a real rock crawler, you know. And it's tube manufactured; it's not 3D printed, so the longevity of it is great to me. And I know everybody's going to say, "Oh, LCG, LCG, LCG," without even reading the comments, right? I'm sure that's already part of the chat. Way up high, but it's titanium for one, which is light and strong. And two, you're gonna get your money's worth of that thing. The quality of that, you can always add brass down low, just like you do with a 110. Why would that be any different than a 110 scale build? I see potential for 3D printed interiors to your custom liking to make it even more scale. Yeah.
So let's dive into this.
Cool.
It's a crazy actual little.
Oh, and can you put your heat touches to it and change the color?
Yes.
Like you do with your links?
Yes.
So there you go.
Do that. So guys, this is
just even more customizable.
Getting crazy. So the baby MB1, or the Mini MB1 as we call it, does come with a link set, guys, included. You'll get the full 8-piece suspension link kit with the rod ends and pivot balls ready to go. You will have to assemble them. This does come with a specific skid for these rod ends to fit, so that way they're not loose or fumbling around. And of course, guys, you know, the link kit is designed for the buggy. We can, of course, always make links if you guys are interested as well for the RC Steve links, but, you know, just don't worry that these are already available. But if you guys, of course, want to get that custom touch, you can always hit me up. But let's dive in to some of the parts that I actually have for this build, Mark. I've been saving up parts here and there on the sides, and let me just kind of just show you what we got planned right here. I'll just dump them out right there. Boom. So we got more. We got a whole bunch of dumps. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's just too much stuff. So.
Whoa, it's still going. How are you gonna fit all that on there?
So yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a project, guys. But let's start off with.
Wait, for my first question though, axle wise, did you get some Spider 9s for that?
So I have Spider 9s here, but I'm gonna go a different route, guys.
Yeah,
you might expect. I'm actually going with
real portals.
Real portals, yes.
Wow, and you found some.
Yeah, well, I bought them a few months ago, I believe, before the whole
and those are
thing happened.
Both steering too.
Yeah, so both front
4-wheel steer. Okay.
So we're going 4-wheel steer, of course. Let's see here, and then had to add some front weight for that. So for the weight, we have.
Oh, dude! As soon as you add those trio brass weights to those axles, that's so much weight. That thing's not going anywhere. Yeah, that truck is not going anywhere. You get on the rock, that's glued.
Of course, we got to steer in the right direction. So
Yeah, that's
we
right.
are rocking the NSDRC dual RS100 servos. And
No color,
for those,
no colorway.
no, just keeping that one stealth. I
Okay.
might go blue, but I kind of don't want to go blue because I want nobody really has the VTEC blue, so I'm gonna let
No,
kind of the
it's
VTEC blue stand out
yeah, it's kind
if
of
I
a
can.
teal, like
But
sea blue, if you will.
yeah, got the mounts and got the horns for the servos, and then we're going with the
Wow,
Maxxis Trepadors from Proline.
I'm kind of
So
surprised by that one.
doing the scale look, you know what I mean?
I'm a little surprised you picked Trep for that.
And
Okay,
then the wheels,
did I already say
uh,
that? I think I said that.
I probably will do RC forged wheels. I just don't know where they're at right here.
Yeah,
But my second choice would probably be these Little Guy Racing Innovate, the new G8
yeah,
boot locks. So I
yeah.
actually went ahead and mounted them up because I have a couple sets of these Trepadors. So just to kind of get a little perspective on what we're getting at, that's kind of something that we would be doing. And the cool thing about this is I was trying to experiment with getting a little bit more front weight. So what I have in here is actually a Trial inner ring that's for the TRX 4M.
Hmm. Okay.
So it's one of those huge TRX 4M inner rings. Fits perfectly on here. The only thing is that since those 4M rings are designed for those thicker bead tires, the bead is a little loose on the wheel, so it does kind of move. If you guys can see that, so I plan to just go RC Steve and do a little bit of glue to kind of lock it in. If I need that extra weight, that'll kind of be like my last resort if I need that extra weight, which I might just need it. So that'll be a little trick that I do, and then I'll keep like some printed rings in the back or some aluminum rings in the back instead of the brass rings or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So then shocks, Mark, I have the Next Racing long travel shocks. These are the 45 millimeter long travels. I might take it down a notch to some 40s, but I'm trying to do something experimental, seeing how it will work out for me. I'm curious to see if I mount these, say, like where the lower links are with some long hardware, if that'll still give me some proper like articulation, but still keep it sitting low without unloading too much, especially with the portal axles. Let's see. And then the electronics, of course, the VTEC ESC, the dual escape ESC, guys. This is a dual ESC to run two motors at once with one radio. And then the dual transmission. This is the VTEC CL Designs collab. And then a little sneak peek that's dropping later this week, guys. We actually have our hands on the new VTEC RevTech motors, guys. Super cool, super smooth. They do come in two versions as well. 3450 right here, and then we have the 2800s over here as well. So I'm actually going to throw the 2800s in this transmission setup, and then we need that stability. So of course we're actually rocking for the front tires the M size, since we have that Traxxas ring 63.2 Flub RC inserts, and then in the back we're going to be running the Type T 63.2s for that trio or LGRP fitment. But guys, this is a crazy build. I'm just super stoked. I've been waiting for a minute to get this one going, and just crazy, right? I
Yeah,
wish it was a giveaway, Lurko. I wish.
man, that's fine.
Yeah.
If someone wants to donate a full build, let's go.
Oh man, I think that might happen down eventually. But guys, the VTEC Mini MB1s, they are sold out of the first batch of the pre-orders. I believe the pre-orders were first 20 or 30. So those went already really, really fast. So it's crazy to see those buggies. We're going to see plenty of the buggies out in the wild. If you guys want to see a lot of them at the VTEC booth over at ProLine, there will for sure be some. And sorry about that. Ooh, almost lost my voice right there.
I was wondering. I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, it was going out.
Well, yeah, you just had a lot to share, and you're like a little overwhelmed. Like you're like a little blown away by what you're building right now. Kind of shocked yourself, huh?
Yeah, it's gonna all fit inside, guys. And actually, there's plenty of room in there to fit all that cool stuff. So you guys will see it pretty soon. But Mark,
You know
that's
what?
why.
I like the Trill portal and the raw to complement the titanium. I think that's a good combo.
Yeah, so
Wide for stability.
I think it would be best, guys. The wheelbase is around 155 millimeters too, Mark.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, it's not like too huge. We can make custom links, like longer wheelbase, but kind of want to keep it at that scale look with the shocks kind of standing up more than angled.
Yeah.
And so on, and to avoid, the belly hanging a little bit lower. I think the
And
wheelbase is
shocks
spot
on the scale aspect standing up, not reversed.
Yeah.
Good. Especially with those necks, you'll be all right with that. I think those probably work better that way anyway.
And I would probably, oh yeah, he will have a few at ProLine by the Fire, I believe, if all goes to plan, guys. So if you just want to see him in person, guys.
What's a realistic wheelbase?
Realistic
wheelbase? That question confuses me.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I think just because, I don't know, the proportions, especially with like 63 millimeter tires, just looks perfect at that 155 millimeter wheelbase.
I don't know. Looking at it, the length of it, I would think 155 would be pretty money. Right?
Yeah.
So it's not like
good.
Buggies don't really have like a C10 wheelbase in real life, right? So that wouldn't be very stable. Plus they'd be your Buggy's probably running 42s, 37s and 42s. So yeah.
Yeah, if you want to see them in action, go check out VTEC's page. He already has a couple of them built and performing amazingly. And they can pretty much do what hardliners can do, especially with the dual transmission configuration and
wheelbase
walls as well. Yeah, so it's a really fun setup. Let me know if you guys already have one in the works, what type of axles you guys plan to use, and all your components as well. But stay tuned as well for those RevTech motors. And let's also talk about, might as well start talking about some other topics as well, guys. Let's hop over to talking about axles, scale stuff. We have some new scale items for some axles. And these are an awesome upgrade and scale bit. I know we're talking all about scale, right, guys? But for you Spider 9 guys, the guys that plan to rock those Spider 9 axles, we have Little Guy Racing Parts releasing their new scale Wilwood brake set for the Spider 9 axles. These are super sweet when it comes to adding that extra detail. If you don't want it to have LGRP branding, you just want to have that even more details. You look inside the wheels and you see the brake rotors right there. Boom. So little add-on, guys. Doesn't add any performance upgrades, but you guys like that scale look, this is going to be sick to add on. So they have the black set, guys, and then they have the red set right there. So this is the R1 concept. So this is a Wilwood brand, and then the R1 concepts.
I was stoked until I saw that it was only for Spider 9s. But how can we modify them to make them fit other axles?
I think you can modify it.
Or is that like a disclaimer?
No, I think you can modify it, but there are components that attach to the axle itself, like the brake pad right there. There's a hole for setting in the screws. So, I mean, you could probably take some CA glue maybe and mount it to some wheel if you get real crafty, but I don't know. There's also some other cool brake pad rotors like from Samix. You use the proprietary knuckles. So you can get, that's what I used back in the day when I had the scale rotors on
Dude, I want some Wilwoods though.
Yeah,
I was hyped on that.
Wilwoods again.
And I was like, dang.
Yeah, so they look sweet. They've been stepping up their scale game, guys, coming out with 57s, Super 4s. I believe these are the teased Super 4 axles still, guys. So coming soon, man. Everything's coming soon. Everything that we dreamed of, man.
That's a new axle? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, so yeah.
Not only are they
they've been
putting out the Wilwoods, but they're teasing. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Shorter track width, narrower track width for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, and then shout out if you guys ended up picking up one of those blue tremor servos. I think Milk Tea on Facebook, he made a little list. If you guys were one of the 104 people, you can go head over there and enter your number that you got.
I got the email, but that shit was, by the time I got it, it was sold out.
Oh, yeah.
Only 104. Like, come on. Like, I get exclusivity, but 104? What's the number behind that?
I believe there was like 4 people from the LGRP crew that maybe has 4 of them.
Oh, okay. And then 100 people besides that. Okay.
I'm guessing. But
that
here's some other cool exclusive stuff that is being teased and on the way, guys. So as we close
okay, I just want to pause you for a second.
For sure.
This scale and this hobby is becoming a growing thing when things become exclusive or limited. You know what I mean? Like, before it's like, hopefully we sell everything. Now it's like, well, we're only give out 100. Knowing they're gonna sell them.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty cool.
Very cool indeed. And I'm kind of curious. I didn't pick any of them up, but maybe next round, once they get up to the 700s, I'm gonna try and grab that 710 or hunt for it, something like that. But let's talk about more parts kind of being teased in a really, really crazy way. But here we go. Boom.
Yeah.
RC, guys. So we have Tits RC teasing these brand new little sneak peek coming Halloween edition and breast cancer awareness edition colored axles, guys. So
Oh, is that what it's? Because I saw it purple when I saw it. I didn't think pink.
yeah, so pink and orange looks like the colors are coming. And most importantly, guys, did want to say thanks to everybody that reached out. So that way, he was just everybody showing support to him and keeping the ball rolling. You guys know the small RC companies wouldn't have been doing these cool colors without your guys' support. So expect these to drop later in October.
Yeah, right. Because it's breast cancer is what? Yeah, October, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, no, September. September? Which one? I always get confused between November. Yeah, so November. Yeah, October. And
Yeah,
then the orange.
and,
That's cool.
and people know that the RS100 is coming too. So not only is that, guys, I'm pretty sure
See,
that
that's what confused me because the RS100 is like a real bright pink versus that.
yeah,
So I kind of thought
yeah, it
that was
looks
kind of
like a
more
little
purple.
different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I like it though. That's cool. And then with the Halloween version, you could do like black accents. You know?
Yes, yeah, that would be super sick. A black chassis,
Yeah,
stealth, and then those vibrant orange axles. That'd be cool.
yeah.
Check out in a couple months, guys. It's, down the road. It's gonna be holiday season by the time we know it.
It happens fast, man. Stay in
It
the moment.
does.
Stay in the moment.
Let me see right here. What are you rocking right now? What's on your table? What kind of axles are you rocking right now, Mark?
Funny you should ask. The tits ones, man. I still got those gunmetal ones I want to finish doing a build with before the whole debacle. Yeah. Other than that, I haven't bought any parts that I can think of as far as axles go. No, can't really. No, can't think of anything else. But yeah, I'm down with supporting him though. I like Jeff. He's a good dude.
Yes.
Or Geoff, depending how you read it.
Right. Well, we got some cool news as well, guys. Let's hop in. We're talking about more buggies. Yes, guys, the buggies are slowly taking over in the micro world when it comes to just cool stuff. So, what's up, RC Remedy? How are you tonight, brother? Check this out, guys. So, coming back, a new product as well to stylize or customize the look of your buggy. From if you guys have a mallard or boar, which are from GRC Builds here on Instagram. He does have an
Hmm.
Etsy store, guys. Let me pull that up real quick so we can take a look at that. But here we go. So, Mark, right there, boom. These cool panels right here
Okay,
in
okay.
10 different colors or 10 different designs, 10 each, guys. So grab them while you can, but really does add that cool livery style look to these buggies. And here you guys can see a little bit closer feature of them. They already come ready to go. You just slap them on. These are vinyl decals, guys. So depending on the color panels that you order from GRC Builds, you can also order those livery panels decals as well. I love them a lot. Really,
They
just I
all look
love
cool.
liveries on buggies. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, you got to switch it up because, like, there's not much there, right?
yeah. There's really not much there, and buggies are becoming life. If that's what people are saying, right? I can't agree. I can't agree anymore. uh, I need to get some panels done.
I feel like the hobby, we have to live vicariously through our toys. If you can't
Yeah,
afford the real deal, build the small one, right?
and Yes, and maybe that gives you guys some inspiration as well. Like if you guys have your own cool logos, your own little RC logo,
Yeah.
some decals of your own designs, get creative in like Canva app or Photoshop, something like that, and try and make your own livery. That would be so cool, guys.
Yeah.
Just creates pushes the limits some more. But if you don't want to do that and you already love these, I love them as well. You can pick them up.
That'll look good.
They're going fast, yeah. So GRC builds, guys.
I'm a fan of this one. It's like
That
zombie
green one, let me put
apocalypse.
it back on there.
Yeah. I like that. Slime, purple. Yeah, that's good. I'd rock that. It's like it's almost like 80s skateboard graphics, which I love.
it. And these are actually made by Microcrawler Club Van, the owner of Microcrawler Club. So we've had him
Nice.
on before, guys, and he also made me a custom livery for one of the buggies. So he always makes some good stuff, guys. And if you haven't really noticed, he does make a lot of the decals for like the MEUS Racing panels, the Hobby Plus decals, like the Rock Van and stuff like that. So shout out to Van, always killing it in the.
I didn't realize Van did that too. That's cool.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Let's see.
Man of many talents, huh?
Yeah, we got another hot commodity to talk about too. Let's see. Let me pull this up. Can we get this one up on the stream? Oh, that's why. Here we go. Northwest Chassis Works, guys. They are going in and out, meaning in and out of stock. But more Cascade motor plates did hit the website this morning. So go head over there, guys, if you needed one of those Cascade motor mounts. Those are going quick. And not only that, now they're coming with a sweet little Northwest Chassis Works engraving on there. You guys can see that. Real nice extra touch right there. So looks cool, looks great. There's some of the guys building Apexes, but there it is again, that little motor plate. Really puts that forward skid setup, guys. If you haven't seen it, I can share with you real quick on that Apex setup, but really puts that motor slammed down for the 20-degree angled skid and takes a generic transmission. That way you guys can just take an existing transmission and use a Mini Komodo V2 to reach all the way past the transmission case into the spur gear. You guys did pick one of them up and set them up. Let me know you guys like that setup, but those are cool. Head over there now.
I don't have that setup, but I do. And I like the Mini Komodo forward mount, like that, leaning down.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a good motor.
Pretty dope for sure.
Yeah, it's solid. It's not as long a can as a micro Komodo or something similar, and that compact version of like a pancake style outrunner. A lot of torque. They run smooth, especially on like 3S or 4S. Like you're gonna get a lot of torque and power.
And some of the guys too, Mark, speaking of power, they've been asking in the comments as well what type of gears that I use. This gear specifically, that spur gear, is a PN Racing.
I knew it.
Yeah, so that's kind of like my go-to gears, guys. I just picked up a couple more thanks to my buddy. He was able to head over to the the Keen Hobby store and pick them up in person. But
really,
I picked up this TRX.
Wait, where's the Keen Hobby store?
They're here in SoCal. They're in like
yeah, but where?
I forgot, Buena Park or something like that.
Buena Park. Oh, okay.
somewhere close around here. But the V2 guys, the TRX4M, it's gonna come with that larger pinion pitch, that 64 pitch. So that's what I'm rocking, guys. You can pick up a Next Racing or the PN Racing 64 pitch spur gear. Or if you guys happen to pick up the SCX24 version, Mini Komodo version 2, you guys can just flip the pinion around and use a regular SCX24 0.3 mod spur gear. So it is crazy, but you guys know what you're doing. It does work out really nice, and you do need some spacers. It does say it in the description as well. So pick up some Endure spacers while you're at it.
Yep. That's a. You should just have those on your shelf anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those spacers work for a lot of stuff.
Right. Let's talk about what we got right here, Mark. So we have MEUS Racing coming out with some new stuff. We've seen from Endure Racing that they have made their silicone style inserts. A lot of people are looking for other alternatives in the tire insert game, and a lot of people seem to enjoy like the silicone ones. So MEUS, kind of took their shot at the tire inserts with their own style of silicone inserts. So it is different than printed material versus a silicone, guys. The silicone will be a lot more like squishier effect, but they've designed theirs with different densities. So they have a soft and super soft compound. They have that wave pattern on the surface that says proper tire deformation, and they say uneven layout, inner layer is dense for stability, and sparse outer layer makes it easier. So this must be all their prototypes that they went through and came up with these. So they have two densities similar to what Endura is offering, and yeah, I'm kind of curious. They do have some of that like flub kind of bump roundness where it's kind of asymmetric style. It's not like a completely round bump, but yeah, I don't know. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting to see their take on it, and they have two sizes already to go. So they have the 1.0 and the 1.3, the soft and the super soft.
And what's the tire range though?
The tire range, I think they shared it over here. 57 millimeter looks like.
Okay.
And 64 millimeter.
Okay. So they're like they're typical 2-size tires.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So here's a little
see.
of their.
It's probably better than foam.
Yeah, I'm sure it is, right? Shout out what you guys think about that. Let me know if you guys pick some up already. And I still see guys shouting out what they got for the servos or maybe the buggies. But yeah, pretty cool from Endure right there. The side hill squish, I'm still curious for some real extreme sidewall, more so than like articulation, but where the you're kind of pushing against an obstacle. But there it is, guys, from MEUS Racing. That's pretty cool to check out. I still honestly I really like the tunability of the flub inserts.
I was gonna say it's funny being on like the front side of a product that everybody keeps copying. Like I don't even know how we were like just doing the show from like the beginning. It was like the beginning of days, and Chris approached us like, "Hey, what do you guys think about this?" And I had tried what are the 110 ones that first came out? What did they call those?
The flubber stuffers?
No, anti-foams, right?
Oh yeah.
And I did not like them. Like I liked my I like my Halo foams way better. And our first conversation with Chris was like, you need to make them better than that, you know? And that was in a 110, you know, insert. And then flubber or slime balls were born. And like, we look back and look what's happened since, you know, it's crazy. You know? Like
Yes.
many micro companies are making 3D printed inserts. It's insane. Like, why? It's like, it's crazy. Like, this hobby has just blown me away. It's always blown me away. But this scale, I never thought would be like this at all.
Super cool to see for sure, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see. Speaking of just new stuff, man, that we thought we'd never see. Here's awesome,
You know,
awesome new product.
back to leaf springs. I want to piss people off.
Okay, before.
Yeah.
Let's talk
So
about
we've gone to TI, right? Buggy. Go back to a leaf spring. Can we go old school and bring it all the way back to the origins? And that's all I gotta say.
Well, check this out. I have my screen right here. Before it's too late, also, I forgot to put this in my little schedule, but I can't forget about this, guys, when it just keeps shining on my face. But we have
That's gorgeous.
2 new chassis, 2 different wheelbase options for you guys looking for something in the C1 segment. So yes, 0 degree skid, guys. This is the new CL Designs Spartan C1, guys.
Okay,
These
see.
are the similar take on the Gladius XL, the crazy 16-degree angled skid, super forward skid setup with the carrier bearings. A lot of people have those builds set up, but now, of course, with the competitions setting up, there is the C1 version now, guys. So this is actually a little bit different than a lot of other C1s, how this one is actually using the deadbolt style front end, where a lot of the other ones kind of tend to run the C10 or center style skid area. But this is a cool offering, guys. So this one's going to be the stock deadbolt setup, guys. Or if you guys wanted to go a little bit longer in the back, you could maybe say Gladiator in the rear to get that 146 millimeter wheelbase. And then it has the C1 Spartan XL. So this is the 155 millimeter. So for your long wheelbase scale builds, or just want something fun, keep that stock 0 degree skid. Does come with the sliders and the skid plate, guys, and it does not come with the carrier bearing setup, of course, as this is a 0 degree angled skid, so you will not need to use that. But really cool offering. They will be available shortly later this week as well from CL Designs, and you guys already know we have the link sets ready to offer for that chassis. Feel free to message me and you guys are ready. So C1 Gladius or C1 Spartan? I thought it was called the Spartan, but yeah. Yes, it is the C1 version, guys. SCX24 should be super cool, super fun to see. Let me know if you guys are excited for that one. And then also, guys, let's head over to what we got. A couple more topics tonight. But Rob Ski Fab over on Instagram, everywhere basically, guys. He has his own website. He's on Facebook and Instagram, but he took a little bit of time off, just as everybody should, to try and enjoy their vacation during the summertime. You guys are able to. So now that he's back, he did open back up the shop and restock a couple of cool products, such as one of the cool products that he has of stock chassis kits and his Delrin flat skids. I went ahead and picked up a couple of those Delrin flat skids. I was curious to throw one in. I was thinking of throwing one in the Baby MB1, but I realized then I wouldn't be able to run the dual transmission. But something to consider if you guys want to run like the Delrin skid and on the Baby MB1 with the non-dual transmission setup. But let's talk about what he has to offer, guys. So he does have a couple new products. Hey guys, sorry, I think we cut off on the sound. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear me, Mark?
Yeah, okay. I thought I lost something.
Oh man, my bad, guys. Yeah, we lost something right now, but looks like we are back. So, all right, if you guys didn't hear me, I was just saying you could get an overdrive transmission with these worm gears. Run this up in the front on an axle besides an ISO, and it'll bring you up to like 37%. That's a really nice little aggressive overdrive setup. But this next product from Robski Fab is a super exciting one, especially if you guys are considering running a Cascade or an Apex setup or D90. You guys fans with the super long rear ends, this is going to solve a lot of problems for you guys, depending on how your transmission is set up, though. So it's not going to work for every setup, but if you have a certain setup like a standard oriented motor or transmission, this will be awesome, especially for those long wheelbase options. Basically what this is, guys, is this a little plus 10 millimeter extended transmission output shaft. So that means, Mark, that no wasted space, no wobble from like the drive shaft extenders that we kind of have to use if you're not going to use a carrier bearing, and no custom like cut to length shafts really needed. This will reach the with a standard Gladiator drive shaft. This will reach no problem at all. So really cool to see that, guys. You can upgrade this with any aftermarket transmission that has the removable transmission gears inside as well. So something like a Little Guy Racing billet transmission, not the MR24, but the billet one. That's a pretty cool upgrade to check out right there, guys. So it's just an easy setup. Get that extra reach. You guys keep asking me, hey, what drive shafts do I need? Well, maybe this will be an option for you guys to consider now. So not only that, that extra little length, guys, will help keep that drive shaft really high and tucked up, especially if you have a high skid angle. So kink it up there pretty good. So crazy new product just dropped today, guys. So don't sleep on these. I'm not sure how many he has, but go over to his site and go pick them. Robski Fab.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so check them out. I did pick up a couple of them just to try out, and I was curious to see these will actually fit too in the dual transmission, guys. So I'm not sure if I need it or not. Probably don't, but if you need some little extra length to get around there. You could probably put these in that dual transmission as well. Something that just has that removable transmission gear set on that. So crazy, crazy, right? But yeah, guys, lastly, want to share one last topic to talk about. You guys already know we be sharing him. He's been going crazy too. Let's talk about Milk Marley. I'm just kidding. But our boy Milk
That's funny.
TRC. Milk TRC is stepping
Arnie.
in to the next phase, guys, of the Milk Tea module game phases. So he's stepping into that 1.3 realm for the Endura modules. He's coming out with a new Hex 9 design. So this is already available, guys. You can step in to customize that 1.3 module already. And if you guys haven't seen it in action, you can also combo those faces and run it on the flip side to get that narrow offset with those soul rings. I forgot. They're shallow outer lip beadlock rings for the module. And super blingy, super milk tea vibes. Just pretty dope in general. What's next, guys? What do you guys want to see from Milk Tea next? Shout it out. Do you guys want to see 1.0s? More 1.3, sorry. Do you guys want to see him maybe step into other wheels? Just, it's always fun to give Milk Tea a little comment here and there. But guys, crazy, crazy night tonight, man. Just so much to talk about while we come closing to an end over here. Guys, if you didn't know already, we have 22 people hanging out with us over on YouTube as well. So for the guys hanging out very late at night, wherever you guys are at, let me know where you guys are tuning in from again, if this is your first time hanging out. But over tonight, guys, we have a giveaway over on Instagram. You guys were hanging out here on Instagram. You best believe I have plenty of names already. I actually have 70 people, so that's pretty much everybody here. People come and go, so I see 70 on my real name, so I'm good for me. With that being said, I'm just double checking for some duplicates. That way we make sure it's fair. And we're going to spin this wheel, guys. If you didn't see what I did or what we shared last or in the beginning, we have a cool giveaway from Coops RC. And you guys should know, sponsor of the month, man. He's been killing it as well. You don't want to miss out on what Coop RC is up to. And if you guys were lucky enough, you might have got to see him around here in the SoCal area. Don't want to really give his exact location, but shout out if you saw a wild Coop RC in SoCal. With that being said, Mark, it's been an awesome show. We got Dan from Michigan, Sil from the Bay Area, Troy from New Zealand. Super, super cool, guys. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. And let's see. Let's bring up that wheel. We're going to bring up that wheel. Sorry, we've been sharing Milk Tea. Make sure you guys get a good look at that wheel for sure. But hey, Milk Tea, man. Shout out, brother. But yes, let's go ahead and pop these up, guys. We're going to spin the wheel, and then we are going to pull up your profile if you guys are here. Again, guys, this one's for the Instagram people for tonight. So we'll work on getting a Facebook giveaway soon here as well. But much appreciated hanging out. Let's go ahead and get this going. Shout out what you guys' favorite topic for tonight was on Micro Mondays. There's so much stuff that we talked about. What are you guys most excited for this week or what's to come? Curious to see what you guys say in the chat. But yeah, with that being said, good luck, guys. Let's go. We're giving away a Coops RC Seahorse chassis, the C1 chassis, guys. Again, Good luck. Shout out if you are here. We're spinning it to win it. Let's go. Again, guys, if you were here tuning in from the beginning, most likely you were in here. So we have Slip in Grip RC. Is Slip in Grip RC in here? Waiting for that. Oh, look, he already said can't wait for the weekend to go crawling. So Slip in Grip, man. What is up? Let me go ahead and pull you up real quick. Slip in. Oh, kind of wonder. I was spelling your name wrong. There we go. So he said, yes, sir. He's in here. I'm going to share this tab right here, guys. We're going to pull it over just like that. And is he following Coops RC Parts? Let's find out. Coops RC Parts. Yes, he is, guys. So let's go. Slip and Grip RC. Yes, my brother. Got you. Congratulations. You took home the Seahorse C1 chassis. And big shout out again to Coops RC, guys, offering these amazing products. If you guys haven't seen Coops RC, these are some seriously cool chassis, guys. I actually have my Orca V2 just looking menacingly back here in the shadows, but here's one of the Orcas right here, guys. And we're going to actually go off with a bang for next week, guys. So if you guys feeling lucky one more time, we're going out with a bang, a big Coops RC giveaway for the end of August or the last week of Micro Mondays, guys. But we have right here a Coops RC Sea Snake. So yeah, the Sea Snake is a super aggressive chassis, and we're going full on out with those red, white, and blue tie-dye beadlock wheels, guys, from Coops RC. So if you guys want to win this exact set right here, stay tuned again for next week, and it will be an Instagram. It will be an Instagram giveaway, guys. So if you want to take your chance at that, man, come on over, come hang out. But yes, guys, again, super awesome of you guys hanging out. 62 people here on Instagram, 23 people here on YouTube. Everybody, make sure you guys give a like or leave a comment. Share with your friends if you guys haven't already. And my boy Dirty Customs, we will get you on that webcam hopefully next week. That way we can see some more of your action right there.
I'm not gonna lie, my problem is I keep forgetting to charge the laptop.
Okay. Yeah, you just gotta charge it
I
up.
I never use my laptop, man. And then I'm like, oh yeah, camera. Oh, oops. So yeah, we'll take care of that. It's just silly. We good.
And once we get you on the laptop, though, we're going to slowly start moving over to YouTube, so that way we can get that full 1080 experience or that 4K, whatever you guys want to see, high definition and all that stuff. But yes, guys, appreciate everybody tuning in again. Have a great rest of the week, and we will catch you guys
next
week. Everybody take care and peace out.